What's happening, people? Back with another reaction, back with some more hardcore, and we're back with a tune that I did react to on my old channel, but as I keep mentioning, a lot of these videos, the tracks are good enough that I really feel I wanted to do them justice and react to them again on my new channel because my old videos got compressed by YouTube, so the sound isn't as good, and the video isn't as good either on those old videos, but that doesn't matter as much. It just, some of these tracks, again, they're so fantastic that they deserve to be heard with the best sound that I can get for these videos that I make, so this is one that I wanted to react to again. It's a tune by Slugnoid AKA David Stella, an artist whose tunes are among my very favorite in the hardcore world. A lot of his tracks just hit the exact vibe that I'm after. They have this early hardcore sort of gabber feel, but they often incorporate like hip-hop or reggae samples. Just the tempo that he goes for, the power and sort of like ferocity of the percussion work. I'm just a huge fan, and in fact when I reacted to a couple of his tunes on my old channel, I think maybe through Formek, shout out to Roberto Stramaccioni, Formek, good friend of mine and an excellent hardcore producer and studio sort of guru, who masters a lot of hardcore tunes, not just on his own label, Overdrive Limited, which is the label which features the tune that we're going to listen to by Slugnoid. But he masters tunes for other labels as well. I think through him, Slugnoid AKA David Stella became aware of the reaction, and he watched it, and I think he said something to me to the effect of, it's a very satisfying thing when someone enjoys the music that I've sort of put my heart and soul into and tried to make, when they enjoy it in a way that like sort of fits with what I was trying to do with the track. So he was very appreciative, so just once again, shout out to you. Big ups to Slugnoid, absolutely love his tunes, want to hear many more of them on vinyl going forward. And this might have been the first one that I ever heard by him, now that I think about it. Like I said, 2017 is when I discovered Formek's tunes, and that brought me to a whole new world of hardcore, and it was the type of hardcore that I had always been looking for, but maybe had never quite found, which is to say sort of hardcore with character, with acid, with like artistry and sort of creativity. It wasn't just like smash, 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 but it had sort of layers and density to it. So yeah, it was through Formek that I discovered a number of other artists, including Slugnoid, so once again, shout out to Roberto. And this is on his label, Overdrive Limited. This is Overdrive Limited 001, and this is the first of the 4 so far Ghostbusters EPs, Ghostbuster releases on Overdrive Limited. So again, we're going to listen to a tune called My Money by Slugnoid, and this one has a very famous hip-hop sample. You probably will have heard of it. So here we go. This is Slugnoid My Money from 2017 on Overdrive Limited. Oh, right. I'm remembering this now. Okay, so when I did the reaction to this tune originally, shout out to the Overdrive hardcore slip mats that Roberto sent me. Absolutely love these. Like, they're one of my favorite things in the world. But for some reason, these small records don't like grip as well as they need to play these smaller records. I don't know why, so I'm going to use my old slip mats, which I don't think they've had that problem. So just to avoid what happened in the original reaction, let's get to it. Like I said, this is Slugnoid My Money. You may have heard this one. I can't listen to hardcore without getting keyed up. It just... Where you flat on your back. I love that line. I'll be up going hard where you flat on your back. Obviously in the original context it's sort of a pimping line, but here it's like we're making this old school hardcore while, you know, other parts of the scene are getting ossified, just playing sort of like kind of mainstream, like what's to be expected tunes. Again, maybe that's just my personal interpretation, but like I feel like that line can operate on multiple levels. Like people making this stuff, the people putting out records of this kind of stuff, they're up going hard while everyone's ossifying, sitting still, flat on their back. Sort of old school hardcore synth line, like very fast, chopped up. Heard a lot of those kind of classic hardcore synth lines are done by an Alpha Juno. I don't know if that's the case here, but again, it's made in 2017, or at least released in 2017. It feels like it could be like 96, 97. Bassline kick drum combo. I talk about it with a lot of Formex tunes. His percussion is like unrivaled, but I'm telling you, Slugnoid, like his tracks just hit this vibe and this sound that is exactly what I'm looking for. Oh, by the way, here comes the best part of the tune. Hear that little sting. Listen to the bass line. Oh yeah. And now like another classic sort of hardcore synth line, but this one kind of like, it has a hard house feel, and my understanding is some of the earliest hardcore grew out of a hard house sort of scene, and you can feel that here. I mean, it does feel like if you took kind of that, you know, classic like angry hard house and then injected it with steroids and sped it up, this is what we get. What a tune. You can understand, when I first heard Slugnoid's tracks, like this one and his remix of the Twins' Hardcore Roughneck Bass, those are the first two things I heard by him. I was like, what? Like, does this guy have more on vinyl? And I've since got several other records with his tune, and every one phenomenal. I love that, the way the syncopated bitch, bitch. I'll be up going hard while you flatten your back.
Flat on your back.
Love it. Genius. As I said, when I first heard that, it was just like, alright, you know, red alert, I need to figure out what else this guy has put on vinyl and, you know, what else I can get. And again, my desire to find this type of hardcore led me to eventually meet Formek, Roberto, first through Discogs and then eventually on Facebook and so on. And not only, you know, are his tunes fantastic, not only is he a super cool guy, but he actually helped me get some hardcore. And, you know, because out here in California, I've talked about it in relation to acid techno, sometimes I'm so far away from where these labels are actually putting out records that it's, you know, if I do get them, it's a few months after they come out and so on. And sometimes it's hard to get a copy because, like, you know, when they post them, it's like when I'm sleeping because it's like the hours are so different and so on. So, yeah, Roberto is a great producer, an excellent studio guy, top human being and also a very helpful hardcore enthusiast who has helped a hardcore fan out here in California get some vinyl, as well as some excellent slip mats, again, I might add. And just to show you one more thing, because I don't think I've shown it on my new channel, if you look up here, look at that awesome Overdrive hardcore and early hardcore and gabber scarf that Roberto sent me in one of the times that I purchased records from him. So yeah, just the top guy, makes excellent music, and through him I discovered David aka Slugnoid's tunes. So big ups to all them, big ups to Overdrive Limited. As I mentioned, this is the first of 4 of these Ghostbusters EP. I do have 4 of them, all 4 of them now. Another tune I reacted to on my old channel that I have to come back and react to is KCMA and Rotten Core. I have reacted to a Rotten Core tune on this channel, his tune Paradox, shout out to Sergio. But there's a tune he did with KCMA, who is also a super cool guy, like very positive, and you know, when he saw that I reacted to this tune on my old channel, he was very enthusiastic and supportive of what I'm doing on this channel, so, or on that channel now over here. Yeah, so big ups to them. I'm going to come back and react to that one soon. Let me know what you think of my money here, and other than that, thank you for listening and watching. Have a good day, have a good night, and I will see you next time.